Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to talk about Hermessence Paprika Brazil. Came out in 2006, classified unisex and as a woody spicy. In the top we have pimento, cloves, and paprika, middle notes of iris and green leaves, and in the base something called mignonette, precious woods, and Brazilian rosewood. This one got 5 positive reviews, 4 neutral, and 4 negative from base notes. Now, the Fragrance Brothers just did a video of this one not too long ago, and neither one of those guys seemed to like it too much. I think they actually said it was kind of like the fruitcake of the fragrance community. People tend to not like this one too much, kind of pass it on to somebody else, and you can kind of see why. Paprika, sort of a strange note for fragrance, I think, and I'm sure a lot of people would probably have to think that just by looking at it. It does kind of bear some resemblance to Paprika Samarkand, I think, and that it's exotic pepper and woods. With Paprika Samarkand, you get more of the Middle Eastern spectrum. This one tries to go more into the South American, Mexican spectrum with the red peppers. I get a lot of paprika in this one. Not really all that familiar with paprika, but I do know it is used heavily in deviled eggs. And if you didn't know this, I love deviled eggs myself. In fact, if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, you don't even have to bother making a turkey. Just give me a plate with like 6 deviled eggs and I'm fine. However, not really sure if that kind of a spiciness is something that I want to wear as a skin scent. So just to give you an idea of what it smells like, just imagine a cutting board, bunches of red peppers, exotic red peppers. Just kind of cut them all up, and you're going to kind of get that red pepper smell, kind of spicy, exotic, fiery hot, maybe like a sour bitter kind of a thing going on there. And another analogy is, and imagine I see your wife is a caterer. Maybe she's getting ready to do a wedding reception, and her assignment is to do 150 deviled eggs. So she's in the kitchen all day long making these deviled eggs. Finishes up around 5 in the afternoon. You get home from work 15 minutes later, walk into the kitchen, and you were like, oh, what is that smell? It's kind of like that. Pimento, paprika, these kind of strange red peppers, There's like a woodsy base here. Some people say they get the iris. I'm not really sure if I do so much. There's another fragrance from the Hermes line that this one kind of reminds me of called Eau de Gentian Blanche. That one kind of reminded me of green peppers, bell peppers. So it's kind of like Eau de Gentian Blanche, only, instead of like the green pepper, more of a hot, spicy red pepper. So yeah, pretty much my final thoughts. The scent is just a little bit too raw and untamed to my nose. I think red peppers can work as a supporting note. Maybe put some vanilla in there, possibly some citrus. Think along the lines of like Davidoff Hot Water. Great fragrance with the spicy peppers. I think Taste of Fragrance or Taste of Chili from Amen used chili peppers, and I think that one has its fan base. This one, pretty extreme. If you're really into the peppers, specifically the red peppers, you might want to give it a try. But I think most people are going to want to stay away from this one. Above and beyond just an experimental thing, the artistic aspect of what Jean-Claude Ellena was trying to do here as a skin scent, pretty much to be avoided, I think. So let's get into some scores. Smell, 3 out of 10. I mean, it doesn't like mortify me, but it just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable knowing that I smell like this. Versatility, 5 out of 10. Probably mostly for day wear. I can't really see this as a date scent. Probably best for fall because of the spiciness. But there are some green notes in there, so maybe spring as well. Uniqueness, 9 out of 10. It's probably the best thing to say about this fragrance is that it doesn't really smell like anything else. Projection longevity, 6 out of 10. I'd say for 2 to 4 hours, it's pretty noticeable to the wearer. I didn't get any compliments or complaints, so I'm not sure how people around me really perceived the scent. I didn't, try to gather any compliments or ask for any feedback on this one. Although my wife got a whiff of it one day and she didn't seem to like it too much. Price point, overall price point of the Hermessence line, pretty pricey, $250 a bottle. So overall, I'm gonna have to say about 3 out of 10 for this one. I would say avoid this one unless you just want to be curious about what it really smells like. If I had a bottle of this in like a contest or a gift or something, I would probably try to use it for layering purposes. But you know, as a lot of reviewers probably agree, if you have to layer a $250 fragrance, what are you doing with it in the first place? So that's pretty much my thoughts on Paprika Brazil. A disappointing, probably the most disappointing fragrance that I've tried so far from the Hermessence line. And unfortunately, I don't have any other ones to smell right now, so I might not be doing any more Hermessence for a while. But you know, sadly, this is going to be my final one to fall back on for quite some time. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.